and we are live. Hey folks, Mark Rogers here. This is a brand new channel. Well, it's been revamped. It is called Talking Turning 65. More branding is coming. Why we're sitting here right now, I'm with good friend Marcella. She's with eLegacy Law, and we just did a session. It took us about an hour to cover about 10 different topics around estate planning. So I'm excited. We're going to have to take it back into the editing. We'll edit it up. You'll be dropping it out there. And of course, what I'm doing too is I'm showing Marcella around the World Wide Web here because she's doing webinars out of her thing. So this is the way to go, right, Marcella? Just go live. Yeah. Just forget the Zoom stuff. Just go live on the YouTube, Facebook.
Just cut all that editing nonsense out of the way and let's just go for it. That's what we're all about.
Let's do that. Yeah. So we decided, I've been holding back a little bit on streaming because we're still trying to get the Turning 65, the Talking Turning 65 brand up. But since we're starting to get some content to post, then let's go ahead and just jump on and say hi to everybody as well. So that is what we were doing here recently. And what I'm excited about, and I'm just going to give you a plug for your firm there, Marcella, is I've worked with a lot of, well, the thing is I've worked with clients. I'm not an attorney. I know how important it is. Right. And so I've met with people that don't have a will, they don't have a trust, or they have something so old. And I've always tried to look to find out how can we get you set up correctly going to retirement, right? With regards to your will or estate. And the problem is I can't get attorneys to give me a scoop as to what we need to do, right?
And I always joke with people, I'm like, hey, we're like the most successful law firm out there because we will call you back.
There you go.
Let's start with that. Let's start there.
Absolutely key. Absolutely a huge thing. So what I'm getting at is, and I'm on the fly. I'm maybe gonna give you a plug here too. Is basically free consult with eLegacy. I'm actually typing this all in here, so you're gonna see.
You type, I'll talk. How about that?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'll just tell your audience that's tuning into this. Yeah. The content that we covered for you guys, I think, is going to be super valuable. We did not fluff it up. It's all of the hottest topics that you need to know about your estate planning. We covered everything from powers of attorney, the difference between a will and a trust, what is probate, all the way through estate taxes and planning for that. So Mark held nothing back, and we dialed in. We made it easy to understand. We covered just the pieces that are the most valuable to you. And the best news is Mark's planning on giving all of that to you for no cost. So he's going to connect you with some really great information.
So like and subscribe to this channel that you're on right now. If you're on Facebook or on YouTube, you definitely want to be able to like and subscribe to the channel, because these topics Marcella and I were just talking about are going to get dropped in there here in the weeks coming here, specifically around the estate planning. And Marcella, it's a safe bet. If we're talking to people out there, is it safe to say that 50% of them don't have a will or a trust?
No, I would say it's more like 60. Yeah, statistics say about 60% of Americans have no planning in place. So if that's you, don't feel bad, but let's start having the conversation. Let's just get the conversation going. Yep. And what I find is as soon as people start taking even the smallest step to educating themselves, and we try to make it easy, we make the meeting free, we make it virtual according to your schedule. As soon as you start taking that first step to getting educated and figuring out what kind of plan you need and how to take the next steps to get started, you always feel better. You have peace of mind immediately.
It's a beautiful thing. And I learned this too today from our hours worth of topics that we were talking, Marcella. I learned that the cumulative cost associated with planning can be much less if done appropriately versus doing ad hoc and do what ifs and oops and surprises and regrets. The cost is much bigger going through the probate and all the other unnecessary estate taxes.
That's exactly it. We're not in the business of unnecessarily taking your money for a bunch of unnecessary legal documents. We are all about making it efficient and cost effective and saving you and your family money in the long run, whether that's through additional court fees down the line to settle your estate or in taxes that you will not have to pay if we do the proper type of planning for you.
So this is what we're going to do, folks. We're going to get Marcella to stream it live out of the law firm, and so I'm trying to help her to do that. So we'll go ahead and sign off. It's good seeing everybody and letting you know that I'm hanging out behind the scenes, ready to launch these channels that are coming out here. So with that, we'll see everybody.
See you soon. It's going to be fun.
Make sure to grab 30 Minutes with Marcella. We'll be